We are live in Indianapolis. Brady and the Patriots, they've been there. The Colts, they haven't in 36 years. A trip to the Super Bowl will be earned by one team tonight. The rivalry continues. The AFC Championship next on CBS. They are the best their generation has to offer. Dauntless leaders and budding rivals. One, a two-time league MVP. The other, also a two-time MVP, but on the grandest of stages.
And the New England Patriots have won the Super Bowl.
They've met twice in the last 3 postseasons. Both results strikingly similar.
Back to throw the right. He is sacked. And the ball game is over. And the Patriots win. And that will do it.
Manning's illustrious career is still being defined. To reach his first Super Bowl, he'll need to beat his arch nemesis.
Oh, boy. They couldn't get it done. That's all she wrote.
The New England Patriots, led by Tom Brady. The team of the decade. The 3-time Super Bowl champions.
And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. And his man Harrison. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my. Where did that come from? Wow.
It's the AFC Championship. Yes, indeed, the rivalry continues, but this time on Peyton's turf. As expected, a raucous RCA Dome for the AFC Championship. The New England Patriots trying to go back to the Super Bowl for the 4th time in 6 years. Take on the Colts here for the right to meet the Chicago Bears down in South Florida. And Super Bowl 41, 2 weeks out. And hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Sims. Great to have all of you with us. Good to be with you, partner.
Yeah.
What a glamorous matchup it is. You know, on Monday, Brady called Manning. Tom said, hey, Peyton, hey, bud, here we go again. He also said at the end of the regular season, I looked at the matchups and I said, I knew it was going to come down to the two of us. There's a lot of respect between these two quarterbacks.
You know, there is, Jim, and that respect typifies what has happened in this rivalry. I think in years past, they truly disliked each other. But they've had so many tough, hard-fought battles that now you and I talk to the coaches and the players. It's all about respect, and we're going to find out who's going to the Super Bowl.
Let's turn to our Super Bowl MVP quarterback, Phil, and let's begin with Tom Brady. Your take on the two. We'll start with Tom, and where's he led the comeback last week at San Diego?
Yeah, it's hard to do, but once again, he added to his lore last week when they needed him most, when nothing was going right for the New England Patriots. Tom Brady, along with receivers, they started making some big plays. They scored some points, and I don't know how, but they pulled it out, and they're here today.
Your expectations for Brady tonight?
Well, here in this game today, Tom Brady knows he's got to get the football, get rid of it quickly, because time is a factor. This crowd noise and this pass rush, got to get rid of it.
All right, Peyton Manning was the NFL's top-rated quarterback this year. What can you tell us about Peyton Manning's season?
Well, it's hard to say anything about any of his regular seasons that you haven't said before. They've just been spectacular. If Peyton Manning retired right now, even without going to the Super Bowl, he's still probably going to go to the Hall of Fame because his numbers are so tremendous. He has struggled a little bit here in the playoffs, but this is the big game here at home. He's looking forward to it.
And what do you see out of Peyton tonight?
Well, Peyton Manning would like to run the football just well enough. So New England will crowd the line of scrimmage, because if they do, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, down the field, dynamic pass plays, that's what he wants to do.
All right, Phil, kickoff just minutes away. Of course, Adam Vinatieri, there he is, Mr. Clutch for New England for so many years. Well, you have a chance tonight to kick the Colts to the Super Bowl. You can experience the playoffs on CBS, brought to you in high definition by Sony, and the NFL on CBS continues in a moment. sidelines for us tonight. Solomon Wilcots on the New England side. Solomon?
Well, guys, the Patriots have admitted that the physical game last week, combined with the cross-country trip to San Diego, really took a lot out of the football team. Even Bill Belichick said that we were not quite right until the middle of the week. You add to that many of the players have been battling the flu all week long. There's some players we're going to have to keep an eye on. Wide receiver Troy Brown and linebacker Teddy Bruschi to see how they fare throughout the 4 quarters of the ball game. Now let's send it over to the Indianapolis Colts with our very own Steve Tasker.
Thanks, Solomon. And here on the Colts sideline, there are no injuries or illnesses to report. We spoke to Tony Dungy. He said that despite the familiarity between these two teams, the Patriots are still a difficult team to prepare for because every time they play the Colts, they have a completely different game plan. Dungy said it's critical here in the first quarter for Peyton Manning to decipher what today's Patriot game plan is and then to attack it without mercy. That's the final word from the field. Now we're going to go upstairs to Jim Nantz for the call of the game.
All right, Steve Tasker, Solomon Wilcots, thank you. There is Adam Vinatieri, one of the captains for the Colts. He was out there for